I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Peter Jenks.
I'd like to introduce you to Vincent LePac.
And I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Buddy Holly.
Steve, I'd like to introduce you to Antonia Cook.
I'd like to introduce you to Jeremy Goober.
I'd like to introduce you to someone.
I'd like to introduce you to the wild and wonderful Lady Faye.
I'd like to introduce you to my brother, Rod.
Now, I'd like to introduce you to someone very special, Miss Priscilla Taylor.
I'd like to introduce you to the group.
I'd like to introduce you to Rodney McAdams.
I'd like to introduce you to my mom.
I'd like to introduce you to...
I'd like to introduce you to your camera operators.
David. Yeah. I'd like to introduce you to Leonard.
I'd like to introduce you to Randall Harris of the Harris.
I'd like to introduce you to Grandma Barbara.
I'd like to introduce you to my girlfriend, Alessandra.
I'd like to introduce you to Dwight Chapin.
Well, I'd like to introduce you to the former First Lady of Chinkapin, Ms. Belcher.
I'd like to introduce you to Hasnat's father, Rashid.
I'd like to introduce you to my husband, Dr.